Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I'm RexFinance, and today we're going to be talking about the lovely, one and only Workhorse Stock. Those of you that have been following my channel know I am a long-term Workhorse bull, and also you probably know that Workhorse Stock has been up huge lately. And as you can see to the side of me, my account value almost hit $12,000. Just because of Workhorse Stock. That is just unreal money. Money I could have never dreamt of having even by the end of this summer. So today we're going to be talking about Workhorse Group, of course, because why not? We're going to be talking about my goals as well as a college student that has to pay pretty decent sized loans to get an education. But before that, we're going to talk about why I was gone for 2 weeks, and there's quite a few reasons. But if you don't want to hear me ramble, there will be timestamps down in the description. Just hit the highlighted link, the timestamp, just click it, and it'll take you to that part of the video that you want to watch. And also, you'll be able to see those timestamps on the timeline of the video. So be sure to utilize that if you don't want to hear me ramble of why I've been gone for 2 weeks, because I'm guessing most of you don't really care. But for those of you that do care, the reason I've been gone for 2 weeks, it all started because I got sick. And I'm still a little bit sick. I mean, I've had a sore throat for 2 weeks, and I don't know about you guys, but a sore throat is the absolute worst. I would way rather be any other type of sick than having a sore throat, and let alone I've had it for 2 weeks and it's still here. So my voice has been very tired. Even now, as I'm recording this video, it's tired and sore, and I want to cough. But basically, my sickness was I just had really, really sensitive skin, sensitive like hair whenever I'd run my fingers through my hair. Obviously, the sore throat, a little tiny bit of a cough, a headache all day, every day. So I basically was tested for, the Rona that's going around right now, but that came back negative. So then we're like, okay, what? What do I have? So then I was tested for strep throat, and that also came back negative, but they only test for one strain of strep throat. And I used to have strep throat really bad as a kid, so my guess is I have a strain of strep throat in one of the strains that they didn't test for. But I do think I am kind of turning the corner with this sickness, so you guys can expect lots more videos in the future. Also, I've been staying very busy at work. For those of you that are interested, to my side now, you can see what I indulged upon today. And, well, that is a tractor half sunk in cattle runoff. And if you don't know what cattle runoff is, you can just Google it and figure that out. So between working for my family business every single day, being sicker than a dog, not having any energy, I just haven't been able to post any videos. But I have to give a massive shout out to my community. I didn't have any clue that you guys would care so much about me. The amount of people that have reached out to me, yo man, are you okay? You haven't uploaded in a while. When's the next video, man? I'm looking forward to it. That type of stuff, it just blew my mind how much you guys actually care. I would have never guessed. I mean, I would have guessed you guys just, click my video every once in a while if I clickbait you well enough, But it seems like I have a strong core of viewers now, so you guys know who you are, and I am very, very thankful for you guys. If that is enough rambling, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video, which is the Workhorse Group being up massively over the past week. So as you can see behind me, my portfolio currently sits at $10,382. Now this is pretty insane because I just released a video on my channel 2.5 to 3 weeks ago where my portfolio just had hit $5,000 for the first time. And in 2.5 to 3 weeks, I've almost doubled that. I've more than doubled that. Like, that is just insane. Today alone, I was up, 7%. I've had so many days like that over the past week and month. And as you guys can see, if I go to the week chart, I've been up 27% in 1 week. The month chart, holy smokes, I'm up 59%. $3,800 in a month. That's ridiculous. And even the 3-month chart looks beautiful, up 27%. So, those of you guys, might as well let's get this out of the air. Yes, I do own 0.000162 of a share of Berkshire Hathaway Class A stock. So you know that I know what I'm doing investing because I own a portion of Berkshire Hathaway Class A. Anyways, yeah, I just pretty much added that to my portfolio to be funny and as kind of a joke, but really not because I have leftover cash that I don't invest every once in a while, so I'm just like, hey, why don't I just throw that 30, 40 extra bucks into Berk A and just say I own part of Berk A. But Workhorse Group, the company you guys are probably more than likely here for. Today we were up 10%. After hours yesterday, this company almost hit $6 a share, which is just insane, which is where that screenshot came from of my portfolio almost hitting $12,000. That was just insanity. I have a feeling that we're not too far behind, though. As you can see, if I scroll down, my average cost on Workhorse was $2.84 per share. So, overall, I've had 75% total return on this company. I think there's quite a bit of percent return left to go. I own 1,500 shares. Yes, it is 66% of my portfolio, but I am that confident in this company. And as I throw in more money as I get paid every 2 weeks, I'm investing in other companies such as Eros International and Revolve Group, which I talk about in other videos. So if you guys are new here or returning and not yet subscribed, you guys know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, turn that subscribe button gray. So the value of my holding here is $7,485. That 76% return is just crazy. Knowing I've only been invested in this company for a month, maybe a little more than a month. So some of you might be curious, what the heck does Workhorse Group do? Why is their stock going up? Well, Workhorse has two different business segments, the aviation and the electric vehicle delivery segment. So Workhorse Group manufactures electric delivery vehicles and has customers like UPS, FedEx, etc. In addition to that, they have superior drone technology for the last mile delivery system. And they also have lots of patents that protect their technology and could force companies down the road to pay them money to use their patent. So this company is really freaking cool. I mean, electric delivery vehicles, that's a moat. That is a sector that no other company is really addressing. And then they have electric delivery drones that launch from the top of these delivery vans. Just absolutely insane. They've already sold one drone technology of theirs to the military for military applications. It was called the Surefly. And they also were working on an electric Worktruck. This thing is awesome. I've done a video on it. If you guys have not seen that video, there will be a link up there, a card right there. Click that card if you've not seen that video. And there will also be a link down in the description below. But they basically sold that technology of the Electric Worktruck to Lordstown Motor Company in exchange for 10% of Lordstown Motor Company. So they now own 10% stake in Lordstown Motors. And really, that is the primary reason that this stock is going up, because Lordstown Motors keeps getting more letters of intent to purchase this work truck whenever it hits the factory line. And this truck is going to hit the factory line late this year, and it's going to beat the Tesla Cybertruck to market by a whole year. That is insane. They have very similar classifications, very similar specs, and they're going to be competitive to the Cybertruck. And they already have several thousand, if not tens of thousands, pre-orders for this work truck. Because Workhorse had 6,000 pre-orders before they sold the technology of the work truck to Lordstown Motors, they get 4% of every vehicle sold that was part of that pre-order group that was transferred from Workhorse to Lordstown. However, in addition to that, any additional vehicles sold, Workhorse gets a 1% royalty on it. So that is pretty big because a company recently signed a letter of intent to buy 1,200 work trucks from Lordstown Motors. So that amounts to, $960,000 or something of revenue for Workhorse Group. The big deal here is that Workhorse previously, the past few quarters, have not had any meaningful revenue on their balance sheet. However, the very last quarter was the last quarter that would be like that. In this next quarter, they're going to have absolutely going to have meaningful revenues on the balance sheet because they're starting to deliver the electric delivery vans to their consumers this quarter as we're speaking currently. So they're making money from that as well as making money from the Lordstown Motor Company partnership. In addition to that, Workhorse has a lot going for it. They also have a $6.3 billion contract that they could potentially capitalize on and get the majority of that contract. And that would be huge knowing that Workhorse's market cap is only $300 million right now. So Workhorse is up 91% over the past month. If you invested at its bottom, you sure as heck have doubled your money. And I mean, if you listen to me and my financial advice, that might have happened. No, not to be cocky, I'm humbled every time I upload a video. I uploaded a video on Chesapeake Energy Corporation and how they're going bankrupt and how I lost a bunch of money on that company. And literally the very next day, the company stock went up 70%. Talk about the worst time ever to upload a video bashing on a company. By the way, if you haven't seen that, click the card there, and there will also be a link down in the description. But yes, you may be wondering, is it too late to invest in Workhorse Group? Now, this is kind of a complicated answer because if you're a short-term investor, I would say no. However, if you're a long-term investor and can hold on to this company for, 2 or 3 years plus, I would say absolutely buy in right now. Personally, I'm not buying more shares because it already makes up 66% of my portfolio, and I'm very comfortable with where my average cost is at $2.84 per share. I think this company has a lot of room to go. This will be a $10 stock come the end of the summer, I'm sure of it. However, in the short term, things can go wrong for Workhorse. They might not get that USPS contract. Lordstown Motors might not fulfill their pre-orders on schedule. The contract could be delayed. All this stuff could bring Workhorse's stock down. However, Workhorse only has 71 million shares outstanding. And of those 71 million shares, 20% of those are shorts. Now, shorts are being burned currently, as you can imagine, with the company being up, 91% over the past month. And I think there's still a lot of shorts that have not yet covered that are going to be forced to cover next week. So I think this company is undervalued when you're looking at the 2 to 3 year aspect of things. However, if you're looking at the 1 to 2 weeks to a month aspect, I would struggle to buy more shares of this company. Another question you guys might have is it time to take profit? I mean, me personally, being up 76% on a position in a month is ridiculous. But no, I am not going to sell this position because I believe I can get 500% return on this easily. Now, that might be drinking the Kool-Aid a little bit, but I'm ready to sell when I feel like it's an adequate time to sell. However, if you're strapped for cash currently, yes, I would sell out of this investment. So that was Workhorse Group. Now I'm going to be talking about my personal goals and how these gains tie into my personal goals. I'm a student at the University of Nebraska. I've lived in Nebraska all my life, so I'm going to college in-state. However, the cost of going to college in-state is still almost $26,000. And for my freshman year, I was forced to take out a $15,000 loan from Wells Fargo. And my goal is to graduate every single year debt-free. I want to pay off every year's loan at the end of the following summer. So I have about $13,500 left to pay on that loan. Doing the math, I make about $1,000 every 2 weeks from working for my family business. So, seeing that my portfolio is currently sitting at $10,500 or around there, I still have 3 to 4 pay periods before I have to go back to college. So that in itself is $3,000 to $4,000 if I work hard. So just in that in itself would be enough for me to pay off my entire first year loan, which would really accomplish my goal, which would make me feel amazing. However, I also want to be able to keep a few $1,000s invested so I can keep growing that money as time goes on. I don't want to have to sell out of all my positions to pay off my loans every single year, because that's just stupid. That's like hitting the reset button as soon as you get the ball rolling. So I'm not, broke or anything. I'm doing pretty well financially for myself for my age. But if you guys want to help me out even more, use my Robinhood referral link down in the description. It does not take long to sign up, and we both get a free stock that can be valued up to $300. So if you don't have a Robinhood account, you might as well make one now with my referral link, and we'll both get free money. So that's pretty much everything I had for you guys today. I was probably a little bit rusty. I hope you guys can forgive me for that, but my videos will be returning as time goes on. Every other day I hope to be uploading like I have been previously. But with that, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like down below. Comment to me just anything you want. I respond to every single comment. And hit that subscribe button if you're new or returning. And with that, have a great day.